Right, this is probably the final vlog in room one, what is it? Room 4 of the Balmoral. So I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do, but they weren't like, it was like, there was like at the lower end of the list of stuff to do, because Monday I got here at about 3 o'clock. Did a bit of walking here and there. I was feeling a bit tired. Then I didn't really do too much. What did I do? I had tea at the Eric Bartholomew, Wetherspoons. Came back Tuesday. I got the train to Kendal. Did that, amongst other stuff here. Wednesday I did the full day in Lancaster, doing the different universities, doing the castle, doing around Lancaster as a whole, which was good. Thursday, which was yesterday, I kind of just chilled out a little bit. I just did a little bit of walking around Morecambe itself properly, like as such. And then I actually did that walk, which was only yesterday, Overton, Sunderland Point, back up to Middleton. Kind of walked towards Heysham direction. And then that was a 10-kilometre walk, and then I did kind of just around Morecambe itself a little bit. Then I've predominantly been bringing tea here, and then Friday, which is today, I've not been out walking yet, but I think the walking point will be probably just leaving to go to the train station, because there's an 11:22 train which I've paid for to get to Lancaster, Preston, back to Halifax, but I'm tempted to get the 10:31 train instead, so that I'm getting to Halifax earlier. Tired. There was a couple of things like I said, the couple of things I didn't do. The thing is, I liked the idea of just doing here along the road to Balmoral Road, and then kind of like loop back around, and then like do like the zigzag through the streets. Idea. I said about doing Grange over Sands, didn't end up doing that because I was like, I'd rather do Kendal, because Kendal's way nicer. And like when it comes to Grange over Sands, Kendal, you'd pick Kendal. Which was a right decision to do. And then, like I said, Lancaster as well. If I did come back here as a whole, yes, I could get the train back to Lancaster, but I wouldn't really need to do a day out as such, because I've done it already. The only agenda would be to do further north of Morecambe area, so like Hestbank, Carnforth. But that's the idea of doing that Grange over Sands, that you can just do that train that goes to there, and then get off at the different stops, and then Carnforth, and then walk a bit of it. Or just because I'm paying by the train, you just get off at the different stops. And then I liked the idea of doing Carlisle and then potentially even Scotland. But if I did return here, like to Morecambe, I'm not sure if it would probably be still in the same hotel, because like a lot of the other hotels didn't really match up to this one. Like hotel guest houses didn't really match up to this one. I would probably, don't get me wrong, I could probably come back to this room, because it's really nice. I do really like it. And the thing is, I was kind of like sad, thinking like, oh no, I'm going back home. But the thing is, my room at my home, where I live, is very similar to this, but just a tad bit smaller and compact. The bed's very, very comfy. I think the only knock-on thing really was the shower was just tiny. I mean, damn big, so to squeeze into a small shower. So if I did come back here, it would be to get a deluxe king room like this, but with the sea view. I'd be going for that option. And then doing like Grange over Sands, Carlisle, and doing that. Whether I would stay here for 4 nights or not, like I have done, I'm not entirely sure. But I don't know. I think the only problem with Morecambe is it is quite a deprived area. But I think when you get to know the area, then it's kind of not so bad. But like, I feel like the problem is with it is like when you go to a certain area, like with Lancaster, there was a lot of variation of different places to go, places to eat, places to drink. But in Morecambe, it's just a case of like, is it a fast food chain? Is it a takeaway chain? Or is it just going to be a Wetherspoons? And there's also the fact that there's a lot of pubs around here that claim to be a restaurant when they're not. They're just bars with alcoholics in them. Because when I went into like Boardwalk yesterday, and I was just like, this isn't a restaurant, this is a pub full of drunks. So I just went to the toilet, back out again. Just kicked the bin. I've not even had to use this, really, because I had a KFC one night, I had a massive bag, so I've just been using the bag as a bin. So yeah, everything is packed in my bag. The only thing for me to do is put my coat on, because it is a little chilly out there, over this, put my hat on, put my headphones on, and then put my keys and wallet into my bag, and hand this room key in. And I'll do like one just final check of the room, just to see if I haven't left anything or not. I don't think I have. I've done pretty well for tidying up and keeping it clean. So, yeah, I am sad to be leaving. I am quite sad to be leaving. But it'd be nice to go home, have the home comforts home comfort scenario. And what's going to be weird is I'm going to be going back home to an emptier house pretty much, because my dad is going camping this weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I've been missing my dogs since Monday, and I won't get to see them until next Monday. One thing I need to do now, get some help, eat healthier now, drink hardly any alcohol, because I've been having alcohol cans in the room. So don't drink any alcohol, don't have anything unhealthy, as such. I've missed like the home comforts of like the room and like my bed and just stuff like that. It's just, and like just stuff like around a bit. It's 9 o'clock now, so I have to be out of this room for 10, and I've pretty much done everything. I'm just going to do like one final check and then get out of here. I might just have a little nap actually, that might be good. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.